Dear learners and viewers, welcome back to new lesson with Krishna Chakraborty, lecturer English, Deyanpur Education School and College, Rajan, Chattogram. Today, I am before you with the topic modifier, which is in the unit 9 of your English second paper book. So, let's start our lesson. We can start with a rhyme. All of you read the rhyme in your childhood. See, twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. Up above the world so high, like a diamond in the sky. You see that I have marked two words, little and so. The word little here denotes how large or small the star is, and the word so denotes how high above the sky the star is. So, these two are modifiers. These two words modify another noun or pronoun, adjective or adverb. So, these two are modifiers. Now, we have to know what is modifier. Modifier is a word or phrase or clause before or after a word which gives more information or additional information about that word. In other word, modifier means to change slightly. Modifier হচ্ছে এমন কিছু ওয়ার্ড যেটা অন্য কোনো ওয়ার্ডের আগে বসে বা পরে বসে ওই ওয়ার্ডকে বিশেষায়িত করে, মডিফাই করে, ওই ওয়ার্ড সম্পর্কে এক্সট্রা কোনো তথ্য দেয়, সে ওয়ার্ডটাকে বলা হবে, যে ওয়ার্ডটা আগে বা পরে বসে কোনো ওয়ার্ডে সেই ওয়ার্ডটাকে বলা হবে মডিফায়ার। মডিফায়ারের কাজ হচ্ছে অন্য কোনো ওয়ার্ডকে কিছুটা হলেও পরিবর্তন করা বা বিশেষায়িত করা বা রূপান্তর করা। ফর এক্সাম্পল, মিতা ইজ এ স্টুডেন্ট। Here A is a determiner and it is also a modifier because it denotes the number of the student. How many student? One student or a student. Mita is the second example, Mita is a good student. Here good is an adjective. It modifies the word, the noun student, whether the student is good or dull. So, it is a adjective modifier. And example number 3, Mita is a very good student. Mita is a very good student. Here the word very is an adverb. It modifies the word good. So, it is an adverb modifier. So, you see that in most cases there are two modifiers. These are adjective modifier and adverb modifier. Yes, you can say that, madam, there is also another modifier which is a noun modifier, but I will say that noun becomes adjective when it modifies any word. So, we can easily say that there are mainly two types of modifier, adjective modifier and adverb modifier. Now, we see that adjective modifies noun or pronoun. For example, Mita is a good student. You see that I am using the same example again and again to make you understood the item. Mita is a good student. Here good is an adjective and student is a noun. So, we see that adjective modifies noun or pronoun. Adjective modifies noun or pronoun. Then adverb. Adverb modifies adjective. Adverb modifies adjective. Example, Mita is a very good student. Adjective, adverb modifies adjective. Mita is a very good student. How good student? Very good. Here very is an adverb and good is an adjective. So adverb modifies adjective. Adverb modifies adjective. Then adverb modifies verb. For example, she runs fast. She runs fast. Here fast is an adverb and run verb. So adverb modifies verb. It is adverb, it modifies the word run. She runs fast. She runs how? She runs fast. And adverb modifies another adverb. For example, she runs very fast. She runs very fast. Here fast is an adverb and very is also an adverb. She runs how? She runs very fast. So this adverb modifies the word fast adverb. So we see that adverb modifies adjective, adverb modifies verb and adverb modifies another adverb. On the other hand, adjective modifies noun or pronoun. We have to keep in mind these three things. So there is a clue for you. That clue is ADV for A, adjective. That means adverb modify adjective. For V, that is verb. That is adverb modifies verb. And for the whole, for the three, ADV, adverb. That is adverb modifies adverb. This is a clue for you to remember the thing. ADV, adverb modifies adjective, adverb modify verb, P for verb, and the total is adverb. So adverb modifies adverb. I think you have got the point. Now we see that there are two types of modifier. One is pre-modifier and the other is post-modifier. One is pre-modifier and the other is post-modifier. Two types modifier, two types. Pre-modifier and the other is post-modifier. You see that I have divided the class in part 1 and part 2 because there are two types of modifier, pre-modifier and post-modifier. Today we will discuss pre-modifier. So what is pre-modifier? Pre means before. So the modifiers before a noun or noun phrase is called a pre-modifier. The modifier before a noun or noun phrase is called a pre-modifier. For example, the same example again, Mita is a good student. Here good is an adjective. So adjective sits before the noun. So here adjective good is a pre-modifier. Here adjective good is a pre-modifier. Now we see the different kinds of pre-modifier. There are different types of pre-modifier. Different types of pre-modifier. Different types. I have shown you adjective pre-modifier. Now I will show you noun pre-modifier. Noun is pre-modifier. Noun as pre-modifier. When noun sits before another noun or noun phrase, then the first noun is called pre-modifier. So, noun as pre-modifier. For example, a train journey is always pleasant. A train journey is always present. Here, train is a noun and journey is another noun. The two nouns sits side by side, and the first noun modifies the second noun. Which journey? Train journey. Which journey present? Train journey is present. So, the two nouns sits side by side, and the first noun modifies the second noun. So, the first noun is called noun pre-modifier, noun modifier. Then participle as pre-modifier. Participle as pre-modifier. Two types of participle. Present participle and past participle. Present participle as pre-modifier. Example, a sleeping dog seldom bites. A sleeping dog. Which dog? Sleeping dog. Verb plus ing is a present participle. So, here the present participle is working as pre-modifier before the word noun. It is a pre-modifier. And number 2 is past participle. Past participle as pre-modifier. For example, we should not drink polluted water. Which type of water? Polluted water. Here polluted is verb 3. Polluted. Verb 3. Verb past participle and water is noun. So, here the word polluted modifies the noun water. The word water, so it is a pre-modifier and past participle as pre-modifier. And there are another modifier which is possessive modifier. Possessive as pre-modifier. Possessive as pre-modifier. For example, it is my country. It is my country. Here my is a possessive belongings. Possessive means belongings. So, it is my country. Amar desh. Amar, tar, tomar, tader. So, these are my, your, his, her, Korims, Rohims. These are possessive. So, possessive as pre-modifier. My is a possessive and it sits before the word country. Country is a noun. So, my is a pre-modifier. Then, adverb as pre modifier. For example, the then principal was a learned man. The then principal was a learned man. Then here is an adverb and it sits before the word principal, which is a noun. So the then principal was a learned man. So the word adverb sits before the word noun and work as pre-modifier. Quantifiers as pre-modifier. Example, I have 2 pens. The numeric numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, these are modifiers. So 2 modifiers. It sits before the word noun. It is numeric. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It sits before the noun, so it is a pre-modifier. So you see that there are different types of pre-modifier. In our next class, we will discuss post-modifier. Till then, stay sound and stay safe. Thank you all.